Join Jamie Randall, a womanizing sexual warlord, on a roller coaster journey through the cutthroat world of pharmaceutical sales, where love, ambition, and unexpected twists collide. From charming customers to navigating office politics and sweaty wild moments to heart-wrenching romances, Jamie's quest for success takes him on a gripping ride filled with passion, betrayal, and ultimately, a choice that will change everything. Relax and let's dive in. The movie begins. In the bustling world of retail, Jamie Randall thrives as a salesman at an appliance store. With a charm that could sell ice to an Eskimo, Jamie left no customer unsatisfied. From dishwashers to refrigerators, he could move anything off the shelves with ease. But it wasn't just appliances that caught Jamie's attention during his working day. He couldn't help but flirt with his colleague, Christy, much to the dismay of her boyfriend, Jerry, who eyed their interactions with suspicion. During one fateful break, Jamie and Christy found themselves laughing in the warehouse, their camaraderie reaching new heights. However, their moment of mirth took a dramatic turn when Christy's phone accidentally dialed Jerry. Caught in the act of their intimacy, Jamie found himself at the center of Jerry's fury, leaving the warehouse slightly bruised and eager to escape the chaos. As Jamie hastily retreated into the store, he stumbled upon a vision of beauty, Amber. Seizing the opportunity, he handed her his card, hoping to embark on a new adventure after work. But Jerry's wrath followed him, promptly kicking Jamie out of the store before he could make any further moves. Later, over dinner with his family, Jamie found himself embroiled in discussions about work and profits, longing for a change from the mundane routine. Amidst the chatter, his brother Josh let slip Jamie's secret ambition to find success in pharmaceuticals, much to Jamie's chagrin. Encouraged by his brother's words, Jamie ventured into the world of pharmaceutical sales, attending training sessions with newfound determination. Under the mentorship of a seasoned curator, Jamie honed his sales skills relentlessly, even practicing his pitches at home. With aspirations set high, Jamie embarked on his first assignment in Ohio, guided by the local manager, Bruce Jackson. But the road to success proved to be fraught with challenges. Undeterred by heavy rain and indifferent doctors, Jamie persisted, his sights set on making a name for himself in the competitive world of pharmaceutical sales. And as he sat in the hospital lobby, eyeing a blonde beauty across the room, Jamie knew that his journey had only just begun. As Jamie sat with Bruce, he eagerly divulged his strategy for charming potential clients, particularly the attractive ones. Bruce, a seasoned salesman, reciprocated by sharing his trade secrets, their conversation unfolding in the waiting room. Their discussion was interrupted by the sight of Trey Hannigan strolling confidently into the doctor's office, a reminder of the competition they faced. Undeterred, Jamie observed as another man smoothly persuaded a receptionist at a different hospital to showcase his medication samples, seizing a prime spot for promotion. Meanwhile, while Jamie was out running errands, a disgruntled doctor frowned upon his presence as an FIS consultant. Quick to adapt, Jamie discreetly stashed away rival medications before being asked to leave by Cindy, the office manager. Unbeknownst to him, a homeless bystander scavenged through the discarded drugs, a scene repeated regularly. Undeterred by setbacks, Jamie returned to the clinic bearing flowers for Cindy and her assistant, determined to forge stronger connections. His efforts paid off as he deepened his rapport with Cindy while devising his strategy to integrate his company's drugs into the clinic's inventory, much to the delight of the secretaries. As Jamie persisted in his endeavors, he crossed paths with the blonde once more, only to discover that his charm alone wasn't enough to capture her interest, according to Lisa's candid assessment. Disappointed yet undeterred, Jamie sought counsel from Bruce, who urged him to establish connections with influential figures like Stan Knight, a friend of Trey's. Taking Bruce's advice to heart, Jamie forged a tentative alliance with Stan, offering financial incentives to gain insight into the doctor's needs. Their partnership blossomed, with Jamie accompanying Stan around the clinic as his assistant, seizing opportunities to recommend his company's drugs to patients like Maggie, who had fallen victim to theft. Amidst medical consultations, Jamie's attention was drawn to Maggie's concerns about a peculiar pimple on her chest, a matter he examined with keen interest. Outside, in the parking lot, he meticulously arranged medication in his car trunk, a testament to his relentless dedication to success. Maggie's indignation bubbled up as she approached the unsuspecting Jamie from behind, determined to teach the insolent stranger a lesson. It didn't take long for her to realize Jamie's true identity as a pharmaceutical agent, sparking outrage that he had dared to peer at her during their appointment. Jamie, caught off guard, attempted to smooth over the situation with nonsensical banter and a futile offer of coffee, but Maggie was having none of it. Instead, she snapped a picture of Jamie and swiftly departed, leaving him to ponder his misstep. Later, as Jamie chatted on the phone with Cindy about plans for clubbing, he couldn't shake the embarrassment of Maggie's rebuke. Determined to salvage the situation, Jamie sought to obtain Maggie's number through a mutual acquaintance, only to have his efforts thwarted by the untimely intervention of his brother, who was promptly kicked out of the house by his wife for his questionable movie choices. Undeterred by familial chaos, Jamie mustered the courage to call Maggie and extend an invitation for an evening rendezvous. Meeting at the cafe where Maggie worked, the pair found themselves drawn to each other, with Maggie boldly proposing a fling, confessing her attraction to Jamie. Their liaison blossomed into a whirlwind of activity as Jamie and Maggie explored new adventures together, from impromptu sports sessions in unexpected locales to clandestine encounters in alleyways and cafes. Despite Maggie's attempts to surprise Jamie, it was her presence that captivated him, even earning the admiration of Jamie's brother. Amidst their escapades, Jamie opened up about his past to Maggie, forging a deeper connection between them. However, their budding romance faced opposition from unexpected quarters, as Trey Hannigan warned Jamie against getting too close to Maggie when Cindy discovered their affair. Undeterred by external pressures, Jamie and Maggie embarked on a journey of self-discovery and mutual exploration, sharing intimate moments and exchanging insights. Maggie revealed details about an innovative pill her company was developing, while Jamie introduced her to new exercises and experiences. Despite occasional hiccups, their relationship blossomed, with Jamie spending the night at Maggie's and the couple reveling in their newfound connection. As they shared stories and dreams, Jamie couldn't help but feel a sense of contentment and excitement for what the future held with Maggie by his side. As the morning sun rose, Jamie prepared for another day at work, his mind preoccupied with thoughts of Maggie. However, his friend's attempt to offer him a biscuit only exacerbated her symptoms of illness, leading her to request that he refrain from contacting her further. In the evening, Bruce provided Jamie and his brother with a ride, taking the opportunity to reprimand Jamie for his lackluster performance in generating orders. Meanwhile, Josh took the chance to clarify matters with his wife, perhaps seeking solace amidst the chaos. During a conversation with a coworker about the company's new pill, Jamie's curiosity piqued Bruce's interest, prompting him to question Jamie's qualifications. Later, at a bar, Jamie and his brother crossed paths with Trey and Dr. Knight. Attempting to be cordial, Jamie approached them, but the conversation swiftly turned sour when Maggie became the topic of discussion, provoking Trey's aggression. Undeterred by the altercation, Jamie offered to introduce Stan to potential romantic prospects at the bar, eager to distract himself from thoughts of Maggie. However, despite his best efforts, Maggie remained steadfast in her refusal to see him, much to Jamie's dismay. In a bid to win Maggie's affection, Jamie embarked on a relentless pursuit, waiting outside her house throughout the night and greeting her as she disembarked from the bus in the early morning. Touched by his persistence, Maggie welcomed him into her home, where Jamie attempted to rekindle their connection, grilling her as if it were their first meeting. Meanwhile, Bruce arrived with a batch of new pills that Jamie had requested, igniting a wave of popularity as Jamie actively promoted them across the city's clinics. As his success grew, Jamie found himself congratulated by a girl who suggested they capture the moment with a video camera, a testament to his rising status. As their relationship deepened, Jamie and Maggie found themselves spending more time together, relishing every moment of their newfound connection. Yet, amidst their joy, Jamie found himself confronted by his mother about his exaggerated successes, prompting Maggie to intercede on his behalf, highlighting his positive qualities. In a bittersweet moment at the bar, Jamie's encounter with a flirtatious blonde was interrupted by Lisa, leading him to introduce her to Dr. Knight before returning home to his girlfriend, signaling a new chapter in his tumultuous journey. As Randall leaned in to kiss Maggie, she couldn't help but notice the rapid thumping of his heart. a sign that sent shivers down her spine. Concerned for his health, Maggie voiced her worries, prompting Randall to finally reveal his secret. It was the first time he had ever confessed his love to another person, a momentous revelation that explained his overwhelming emotions. Back at home, Randall was confronted with another familial dilemma as he caught his brother engrossed in needlework while watching a home video featuring Randall and his ex-girlfriend. Taking the opportunity to impart some brotherly advice, Randall explained the impropriety of such actions to his brother. Meanwhile, Maggie's health took a turn for the worse as she struggled to open a jar of medication, only to find it empty. With Dr. Knight extending an invitation to a conference for doctors in Chicago, Randall found himself torn between attending and addressing Maggie's pressing medication needs. In a bold move, he suggested replacing Trey's medications with those produced by his company, hoping to alleviate Maggie's distress. As Maggie's condition worsened, Randall discovered she had resorted to replacing her pills with alcohol, sparking deep concern for her well-being. Determined to support her, they embarked on the journey to Chicago together, where Maggie found solace in the company of others with similar ailments. Moved by their stories, she invited Randall to join an anti-conference event, where he encountered a man who shared his own experience with a partner suffering from Parkinson's. In the midst of their shared experiences, Maggie finally confessed her love to Randall, cementing their bond. Fueled by his newfound determination, Randall delved into research on modern treatments for Maggie's disease, seeking advice from Dr. Nate to prolong her happiness. However, as Randall's focus on Maggie's illness intensified, she made the difficult decision to end their relationship, feeling overwhelmed by his unwavering attention to her condition. Despite Randall's desperate attempts to salvage their connection, Maggie remained resolute in her decision, leaving them both heartbroken. As the evening fell, Randall packed his belongings into the car, grappling with the painful reality of their breakup. With a heavy heart, he reached out to Maggie once more, hoping against hope for a chance to mend their fractured relationship. Stan reached out to Randall, requesting him to bring the pills to Lisa's pajama party. Though Randall wasn't exactly in the mood for socializing, his brother took charge, ensuring they made an appearance. At the party, Randall found himself drawn into a heartfelt confession from the doctor, only to be whisked away by Lisa. Introductions were made, and Randall soon realized the evening was taking an unexpectedly intimate turn when Lisa slipped some intimacy pills into his mouth. Meanwhile, downstairs, Josh found himself engaged in nerdy conversation until his new girlfriend redirected their focus. As Randall became more acquainted with Lisa, he found himself stirred by conflicting emotions, especially when he accidentally played a video of Maggie while packing. Driven by a newfound urgency, Randall rushed to Maggie's side, interrupting her departure for Canada with a group of seniors. Desperate to express his feelings, Randall poured his heart out to Maggie, declaring his love and desire for a future together. In the end, Randall chose to stay by Maggie's side, embracing the challenges ahead with unwavering determination. As the movie concluded, Randall found contentment in his decision, knowing he had made the right choice to prioritize love over all else. That concludes our recap of Love and Other Drugs. What aspects of the film's portrayal of love and relationships resonate with you personally? In what ways does the film explore the complexities of love and desire in a modern context? Share your thoughts with us in the comments below. Your engagement keeps the cinematic journey alive. If you enjoyed this recap, remember to subscribe and hit the like button for more captivating content. Thanks for watching.